All right, now I want to talk about what maybe inspires your music. Like, what who inspires your music, or is it an artist or family members or just something?
Honestly, what really like kind of it's certain. I ain't gonna say it's certain people, but it's a certain type of music that I relate to. Once I hear it, it kind of put me in the mode to create something that I can put somebody else in the same mode that music put me in.
Yeah.
And more so, it's more like artists like Lil Boosie, Jeezy, Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane, Webby, stuff like that. Growing that's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about this this new Boosie that people just got a hold of. Yeah, that's a great Boosie too, but the youngest of the Camp Days,
Yeah.
and that Boosie, that's the Boosie that I grew up to, and that kind of. When I go back and listen to stuff like that, like that, you don't know my struggle. You play something like that, man. That kind of it inspires me to go out here and be as great as I can to the world.
Yeah.
And I feel like my greatest voice is my music, so I use that to the best of my abilities. Anytime that I'm in that zone, or even when I ain't, I still try to make sure that I'm create some type of positive energy around me.
Right. Okay. Now you mentioned Boosie, a couple other rappers. You got maybe a top 5 you can give me, top 5 all time?
Yeah. Number 1 being Fabulous.
Okay.
That's my guy. One. I don't care what nobody say. That's one of the greatest lyricists to live. You got Fab, then Boosie. Then after Boosie, I got Gucci, man. At the Gucci, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I got it wrong with the young dog. He young, but that boy cold. The NBA young boy cat.
Okay.
That little dude, he nice. And I gotta give props to him, dude. And the reason why I put him on my top 5, even though he's so new into the
game. That's what I say. I sleep bad. You put it right after Gucci, though.
You can see the longevity. And me personally, I can see the struggle that he went through in his music. Think about it. Listen to how young he is and the things he's saying. That child done been through something, man. So I kind of understand him. It ain't even more so about the music. It's more so about the understanding and relativity to the struggle and the lifestyle. Okay. Then behind him, I can't lie, free my boy Kodak.
Yeah, I fuck with Kodak.
That's my guy.
He gonna be here.
Yeah.
For a while. I feel like his music ain't really
longevity.
Yeah.
I listen to the longevity in the music. I don't listen to the pop and the snap and the dance, which would be cool. But if you listen to the actual lyrics and the things that these people saying, man, a lot of it really changed the way people think I am.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when it comes to your music, let's get back to your music. You more a freestyler or a writer?
I would say I'm a better writer, so I'm gonna say I'm a better freestyler. But I do both.
Yeah.
Throughout my mixtape, it's about 4 songs where I just got in there and freestyle.
Yeah.
Then you got about 10 songs that I sat down and wrote. You can tell the difference, kind of, but really, my style is just anywhere. I got a versatile.
Okay. Now, studio vibes. Does it turn up? Is it mellow? How's the studio vibe with Tyson?
Depends on the day. It might be one of them days where you with the game. You might have to go in there. You might have to go in that thing and turn this bitch up. You feel me? Turn it to something I ain't never seen before. Turn it to a move in there.
Yeah.
But it might be one of them days where I feel like, look, I don't want nobody around me. Yeah. Cut the lights off. Give me a pair of glasses. Let me roll up. Let me hit this cup 2 or 3 times and let me get a chair and I'm gonna sit down and put some music together.
Right.
Okay. And it depends on the day.
Yeah, okay. Now, things that you need maybe before you perform. Or you feel me?
That's a good one. Number 1, before I perform, I gotta pray. Every time before I perform, anybody that know me know this, the day I perform, I wake up praying, and about 12:30, 1 o'clock, I pray. Then once I get everybody together, anybody who going with me or coming, who I know for sure that's riding with me to the show, I make sure that we all together and pray. No matter, I don't care what you believe in. Yeah. We all get together and pray. Because you never know what can happen, you feel me? At the end of the day, I feel like once I pray and I open up and I let and others feel that, they love, create a better vibe so when you go on the stage. Number 2, I gotta have that doja. Gotta be some of that killer in the vicinity. If it ain't, oh man. We're gonna have a drunk party. But number 3, I got to have that Douce.
Yeah.
Gotta have me a old cup of that Douce or shot of Patron.
Okay.
Douce or Patron.
All right.
And I'm in the zone, baby. That's it.
Now, since you said do stay a Patron, you got brown and the different clear. I know you mix it out? You mix them?
Nah, I can't mix them. I mix them, boy, I'll be alright. I'll be on I-65, so I'm stuck.
Yeah, I don't recommend. Okay, so you prefer more browns or clears though? Like
yeah, I would. I prefer Douce or Hennessy over clear liquor.
Okay. Alright. Now being from Nashville, you a Titans fan? Nah. Who you rocking with?
Man, it's the gang, Oakland Raiders, baby.
Okay.
I've been a fan of the Raiders since I was a kid, so that's kind of like a childhood thing.
Yeah, Titans ain't, you feel me? They wasn't always here as for me.
Right.
Us growing up, anyway. Anyway, we'll talk to you about tattoos. You got a couple tats, whatever.
Yeah, man, you know, hit up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, what's one of maybe your favorite tattoos or?
This MDN. You know what I mean? Besides my dad and my kids, it's MDN and this loyalty over love. People ask me all the time, what that mean? What that mean? I mean, $1 million nigga. I got this tattoo at 15. I knew at 15 that one day something that I'm doing is gonna make me $1 million nigga.
Yeah.
And I believe in that wholly. Now this loyalty over love is self-explanatory. Loyalty over love. I'd rather be loyal to me than love me.
Remember how old you were when you got your first tat?
13.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got the Tyson put on my back. It was big as it can get. Now it's about that small.
Yeah.
It's small as hell.
What made you get it on the back? Was it, were you trying to hide it?
Yeah, I ain't want my mama to find out.
Yeah. How long till she found out?
I took a shower that night. I was lucky she ain't be mad. She said, boy, you think you slick? I see you tattoo. She told him I ought to beat your ass. But I'm just gonna go to the motherfucker who done it and let them know how I feel. I'll never forget that day. Same man ain't tattooed me since.
Now, any tattoo more painful than others? What's maybe the most painful?
I got the west side on my stomach, man. That right there, that killed me.
Yeah.
That hurt right there, man. I was what, 16 when I got this one.
Yeah.
Man, from the time he put the needle in to the end,
yeah.
Man, it was nothing but almost, I ain't gonna even lie, it was tears. It hurt.
Okay. Now, tattoos on women, what's your opinion on that?
It depends, like, if a woman come out looking like me, inked up and all that, I mean, depend on what she do or who she is, it might be attractive, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that it'll be a person of my interest. It might be attractive to somebody that's out, but for me personally, you know what I mean? I like a woman who's discreet.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know unless I show you type thing.
Oh yeah, I'm about the same way.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some of the local artists in Nashville because we got a lot of talent. Give me some artists that maybe I may not know about, or just some artists that I need to be listening to for sure. If I'm not,
man, I know it's a couple artists. I don't know how big on the scale they are around the city, but I done got a whole tape music myself. And I know how big of an influence that music had to me. Okay. Like it's an artist that I met named Casino Green.
Okay.
I really ain't heard too many people speak on him. But dude that's a true artist. You feel me? His music real influential if you listen to it.
Okay.
And he got a lot of passion and pain behind it. To me, he was Darius Deshawn before Darius Deshawn.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
Then you got guys like you got Petty out here, Petty 615. That man. Dude, a genius, like all around genius. Then you got G Slab.
Okay.
You know what I mean, that man, as pops, you feel me? Shout out to him. You dig the man? He's real conscious and he understands a lot. You feel me? The man done been through some things, and if you listen to his music, you hear it in him. Of course, you got Lil Goldie. You feel me? Dude been spitting for a minute. Somebody who people never really too much give credit that I don't understand why. Is my boy Big Will, aka School McDuff or Black Whistle or whatever y'all want to call him. That man that's greatness. You feel me? To me, these are people that I've heard personally, and I done sat and talked to and walked through different walks of life with these people type things. That and I understand their music on a different level.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then you got Hard Liquor Shout, from the slummest of the slum, you feel me? But still so humble.
Yeah.
That you'll never really understand. You feel me? It's a lot of greatness going on in our city, really.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Okay. Alright. Now, let's get back into your music. Because of course I hit you up on Instagram this morning. I said, man, somebody, you feel me, I heard he was passing out CDs or you feel me, selling CDs out in the streets. I said, somebody tell his man, pull up on me. You Yeah. Now, okay, tell me about the latest tape.
Okay, we got the Drug Family too, man. This really, it's only my second tape, but I already feel like it's gonna always be one of my favorites because all the adversity and the things that I went through making this tape. See, I put my first project out in 2013 at the end of the year, so basically 2014. And in 2014, I started fighting this long journey of legal problems. You know, I was in and out of jail that whole year, doing 30 days here, weekends, 30 days, 45 days. And then 2015 rolled around, they put me on 2 years papers, which I ended up violating, you know, and ended up doing 9 months. Which I was on the run before then. I was on the run for about 6, 7 months. So my focus wasn't on music, it was on escaping the law.
Right.
So boom. But throughout this whole period of time, I'm making songs here and there, here and there. So 2016, I laid down, did my time, got out at the end of the year and actually started sitting down and writing my project, you know, putting it together. You know, the songs that I already had, songs I wanted to create. Then 2017 rolled around, man, I put my plan in effect and made motion and moves. I mean, it was throughout the whole year. 2018 here, it's here. Drug Family 2 in the streets now. If you want it, holla at me, I got you.
Right, okay, that part. Now, you talking about some of the jail time and the government, stuff like that. In one of your songs, I'm not sure if it was the freestyle or just one of the songs I heard, but you said, I'm from the gutter, man, where niggas get shot by the government.
Yeah, that's that I'm with the shit featuring my homeboy Lil Tunk, aka Dope One Gonzalez, you feel me? I know exactly what part you with. But what I meant by that is, I come from the streets, man. I mean, you see it every day. I mean, you got people like, what's his name, Mark Zimmerman, killed Trayvon Martin. Regardless of what they say, I feel like that was some CIA type shit, some shit that's high up, how you beat that case. Then, you know, in that neighborhood alone, you feel me? It's people getting shot down daily by officers of the law or whatever you want to call these people. They out here causing so much destruction and pain and breaking families up and everything with the things they doing, man. And it's fucking up the world. And it's making everybody feel so hateful and evil. But it ain't even that people are doing it to people. It's these people that got on these uniforms that feel like they're superior people.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we talked about having the first mixtape on Dat Piff or Spinrilla.
It's on Dat Piff.
Dat Piff, that's right. Now, where can we follow you at as far as social media and stuff?
I'm on Instagram at DFM.TYSON615, and I also got a music page which is Drug Family Music. I'm on Snapchat at Tyson615. I'm on Twitter at Cashville Tyson. And my YouTube channel is my name, Trayvon Tyson. And I'm on SoundCloud too at Tyson615.
Okay. Now performing, you got a favorite song to perform?
Yeah, it's actually one of the singles on my new tape. It's called Sick of Them. Because I'm sick of these niggas, man. They let me throw up.
Now, I think I actually did see a performance earlier today on YouTube where you performed. I believe you performed that somewhere.
Yeah, it was at what's the name of it? Daisy Dukes. Yeah.
Is that outside of Lebanon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had a great show that night. That was a good show.
Definitely. What was your favorite part about the show?
My favorite part actually was going on stage performing. Yeah. When I came off stage, a major artist, which is Kane from BWA, you know, he came up and gave me, you know, some companionship on my song. It was like, man, that was a good song. Yeah. I like that, you feel me? I respect that. You know, you put, I can see your energy in it, you know.
Yeah. Now, did I ask you, because I know we talked about your top artists of all time. If you could do a feature though, what artists would you do a feature with?
If I could do a feature with anybody, it'll be Future.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. This would be one of the, you feel me, the turned up Future tracks or
I'm gonna tell you
trap
Future. I'm talking about that astronaut status Future.
Okay.
That Future, that back then, that's the Future I want.
Okay. Now you got maybe Bad show that you remember maybe though?
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a bad show, but a show that didn't go so good for me. It was out of town.
Yeah.
I was in Fayetteville, Tennessee with my cousins or whatever. It was just, something we put together ourselves.
Yeah.
And I was drunk. I got a little too drunk. And, things got out of hand, and before I could perform, I wasn't performing.
Yeah.
My body was going through some things.
Yeah.
And, things got kind of ugly. But we had a good night that night.
Okay.
The night was great, but my part, me performing, it was all messed up.
Yeah.
I drank a little too much and I'll never forget it. I told myself I would never drink like that again before a show.
Don't do it. Okay. Now, talk about going to Fayetteville. What's maybe one of your favorite places to travel? Maybe not even performing, but just favorite places to go to, period.
One of my favorite, it's not like a certain city or state or nothing, but I like to go to aquariums and zoos and museums.
Okay.
I like to see, I like to learn. Like, I like to learn different things. The world interesting, and if you don't know nothing about the world, you want to know how it works.
Right.
So I like just going out, learning new stuff about the world.
Is there what's one place that you want to visit before you feel me?
Before I ever hit Greenwood, I always said I want to see the Eiffel Tower.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. That's a little expensive trip. I searched it, I know, about 4 years ago. And I know the price just went up from there.
Yeah, it ain't a light dollar at all. You got to have some money for that.
Okay. Now, with so many artists in the city and period, why should we listen to Tyson? What brings you, or
you
should answer the hold up? I already fucked up. How long it took me to answer the
Come on, let's do it again. Do it again.
Alright. With so many different artists in Nashville and just period, what separates you from everybody else?
My uniqueness, my versatility, the way people can relate to me, it's not just lyrics, it's not just words that I'm putting together. It ain't that, the hip hop bop rap, it's more so pain music, music that brings a different feel, or joy music, It's a lot of reasons why, a lot of things that separate me from other artists, and a lot of reasons why people should listen to me, because it's motivation, you feel me? It's really good for your health, you ask me.
Yeah.
You listen to somebody with positivity, pretty sure you're gonna have a positive day.
Okay. Definitely. Now I wanna, cause I hear a lot of Nashville lingo in your music.
Yeah.
So I want you to maybe give me some Nashville phrases. What's some everyday Nashville lingo for some of the outsiders that you feel me? Kind of.
Okay. Something we got going on right now, and then, somebody say something you might like, your homegirl might say, girl, your hair look good. She gonna hit it with that part. That's what they got going on now, back in that, when we was young jits growing up in the hood and things, you put them hands on somebody, you feel me? You wasn't just beating them up. You had to mollywop them, you had to oil them in the streets type thing, you feel me? So if you remember that, you were in Nashville, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's, just some little light lingo, you feel me?
Yeah.
I speak my own terms though, cause
what is shice?
Shice, that's the number one thing people on. It's grind. Where people doing things. Where they treacherous. It's whatever to get the dollar. If you got it, I want it. I'm coming to get it. Type things. That's shice. You feel me? So if you ever got a problem, some kids in the cut that's on shice life. You feel me?
What's maybe one of the shiciest things you seen, or you feel me?
I done seen some cutthroat things going in my city, man. Look, I'll never forget. I seen I ain't gonna even say one of my partners. I seen a dude, a former partner, man, in conjunction with another former partner, man. See, neither one of them are partners of mine no more, because this how shiesty. One of them was intentionally trying to get the other one sent to jail so he could, have relations with his woman. But the other one was intentionally trying to get this one killed so he could get his bag. The whole time they supposed to be partners. We supposed to be an eternity. So, I had to X myself out, and I let them see where that playground go.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's how the streets is.
Alright, man, I ain't gonna hold you too long. Now you got a lot going on. You passing out CDs throughout the whole Nashville, Tri-City area, whatever. But tell me the 2K18 plans, message to the fans, what can we expect? All that good stuff.
Let's see, for 2018, you know, right now I'm pushing this Drug Family 2. I got several projects I'm actually working on. I haven't titled them yet because when I like to title my projects, you know, based on how, you know, how I feel, you feel me? So I just know I got a lot of projects that I got to put together because I got a lot of music that I've been holding on to. And it's time for me to release it. So be on the lookout for a lot of work coming from me, you know, and, you know, a lot of shows, you know, a lot of hand-to-hand combat with people, a lot of interaction, you know, me talking to kids and going to schools, you know, being a better influence on the community, you know, a more positive influence on my community overall.
Okay. Shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Hard Liquor Shawty. You feel me? Shout out to God. And I mean, I'll do that though. I gotta do that.
Okay.
So,
give me some shout outs or something, man.
Okay, first I gotta shout out to God. You know my Lord and my Savior. Number two, I gotta shout out my wife. You feel me? My kids. They stand behind me through everything. Shout out my mama, you know, she stand behind me through everything. My brother, free him, you know, he's doing his time. My family overall, then as far as artists and things, shout out to my boy Hard Liquor Shawty, you know, he keep me in tune with things. We talk and communicate, you know, on a different level of life, you know. Shout out to my cousins, you know, my cousin Big Will, aka Scoop McDuffie, Black Wizard, you know, my homeboy Justin, you know, my nigga Timbo, Lil Legs, you know. All these are people that I'm in conjunction with that keep me thinking the way I think. My partner Detroit, you feel me? It's a lot of people that I got to shout out. Shout out to everybody that know genuinely that you fuck with me because you know genuinely I fuck with you, you feel me? Yeah. That's love. Shout out to Calm Down TV, you know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for you, this opportunity for me to express myself to the world wouldn't even be here. So, you know what I mean? That's love. I fucks with you.
Real nigga, man. Hey, Tyson, new mixtape out right now. Y'all want one, y'all better holler at him. He'll pull up. He put up on me the same day. Hey, Calm Down TV, we out.
Drug Family 2. Bitch, it's Tyson. And I'm in here rocking with Calm Down TV. So y'all niggas better calm down before we shut this bitch down, you dig?